Jubilations were the order of the day on 6th of February when Claus OellerKing, a Germany national, visited Mughende Women Farmers Association-MUWOFA in Kinyamaseke Town Council, Kasese district in Uganda. OellerKing's entourage safely arrived at the organization's vegetable gardens in the morning to attend all activities of the day. Team was led to the office to sign in the visitors' book and was welcomed by the group's chairperson in the newly constructed office.
I think members, we can give a clap for coming. This is MUWOFA group, which you normally hear of. And these are the committee members, which you have seen in a green uniform. Me talking, I'm Peter Gertrude, chairperson. Kisembu Goret, our treasurer. Secretary Chachimwa Miria. Then our MA, Kopsinge Jemima. And the rest are the members behind there. Maska Georgina is our member. Scovia is also our member. And the other members are still coming. They're still on the way because of rain. Good. More to that, we as a group, we request you to commission our office today.
For 10 years, the owner accepted that we build this office. So when we say commission it for us, there is no big problem that we will face or you will face, but you will commission it for us, knowing that the piece of land onto which it is built is rented. It is not ours, but it is rented for a long period of time. But in the long run, we shall persuade the owner to give it to us on cash, and we shall pay. Maybe we shall own the whole thing, because we are not dealing this to run backwards, but to move forward.
Doing the beneficiaries from your former projects, and as well, of course, they would like to know how you are going to establish this bakery project, because this is the one you were applying for. Yeah. So this may be the major thing.
It's the major.
Yeah. Yeah. So what was your suggestion right now? To at least
commission the office.
Yeah. It's a very interesting day, getting to know MUWOFA, and I have the honor to open that.
Wonderful!
What a surprise! This is really a surprise, isn't it? Oh yeah, thank you for this honor. This is something very great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mughende Women Farmers Association started in 1997 by a group of 30 women with an aim of fighting poverty among women through saving and credit services. The group has integrated skills training, tree planting, and sustainable agriculture. Domestic violence is also among the issues being addressed by MUWOFA. Here, the visitor was told that there are many projects Mughende Women Farmers Association has carried out in partnership with Maria Shelley Association. Jemima Kopsinge, one of the beneficiaries, led the visitors to various projects implemented by MUWOFA.
Ladies use it to color their hair.
Wow.
Yeah. If you have white hair or
You use rosemary to make a dye.
to make it red.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you can use it to color. Maybe
So-
you can use it to color. What is the name for that?
Which one? This one?
It's the red.
Wow. So, MUWOFA also encourages growth of fruits, like you can see, because people cannot only live by the sweet potatoes and very many others. So we are reorganizing, we are replanting after a harvest.
Yes.
That's why the gardens seem to be vacant. And
That's
for
almost ready, right?
wow, and for that reason we can march out into our members' gardens so that you can see that it is not only by demonstration but even by action. Thank you.
How does this weather change affect your way of agriculture? Because the rain is very early this year. So if you start planting now and the drought is coming again.
Besides us here, there is even a stream of water which helps us to pump to other faraway members. So during the dry season, we have no big problem.
Okay, this is good.
And all that was by MSV. We thank you.
Me as well.
This one?
Yeah, rosemary. Rosemary.
I beg your pardon?
We use the same spices in Germany.
It is a spice in Germany.
Yeah.
So we have also adopted it.
Yeah. No, I don't know where if we adopted that.
You adopted it from us.
Here.
Wow, wonderful. We have been trained in being so. 8 of the 120 members, 8 have been trained. So if all goes well, we shall train the remaining 40 so that the whole lump sum is done. Yeah. So she's that one. She harvested, she sold, and now she's reorganizing the garden for a new planting. This is the member who utilized the garden. As we have told you that we do not only depend on vegetables, she even has a banana plantation because we cannot only depend.
Coffee over there as well?
It is coffee. It is Corona coffee in nature.
Corona coffee?
You
call it Corona coffee?
Not the other disease, but a species, a cotton species called Corona. You are nearly running off. No, don't mind. We can march to another member's site.
Yeah, but wait, what are you going, thank you for having me. What are you going to plant this season?
Ambonga ugenda heramwachi.
Dodo.
She's saying she's going to plant the dodo, African eggplants, European eggplants, and very many others, carrots inclusive.
I like dodo.
You like dodo?
Yeah, wow.
Oh, we shall give you some today. Because we already have in our members' gardens.
Thank you.
You can mention it. These ones are the shanda color. And behind our greenhouse are other tables we can match there. A shanda color. So, here is a leafy vegetable we call sukuma wiki. We call it sukuma wiki just because you can. I cannot estimate very well. So into her kitchen garden is a variety of vegetables, as you can see.
Yes.
And among these vegetables are some that you may not understand. Like we have the other vegetable there that you might have never seen also of this kind. This is called a light green leafy vegetable. It is called a light green leafy vegetable. It is also consumable. It is also in Fatuma's land, an old woman. For women during the pregnancy, for younger children, she's an old woman of that kind. She's a medicine woman, you can see. That's why she has a variety of vegetables. And very many more are behind. You can see. It's her home.
Huge variety of different things.
Exactly. And it
so
is
you
her.
don't rely only on
Not.
small things.
She even have an extension of about 1 acre in an area beyond here, like I have explained. Because we don't want to depend on subsistence farming, but we want people to be commercial also. So most of these members even have commercial gardens far away from here, where they can afford to have enough land. Thank you.
Is it always the walkable distance, or do they have to take a
Not
motor?
It is too far. It is not 1 hour journey. It is extended.
Oh, yes, I see. This is her house?
This is her house. She's living here.
Do you live here on your own? Sometimes they call me Sukulu.
Okay. Now, since we have very many members, Mr. Madam Harriet is also a member. I think we can match and see the banana plantation.
Yes, sure.
I beg your pardon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
this is a garden of our member called Harriet. She's here.
Good morning, Babuchide.
So into this garden, we are mainly aimed at improving banana planting. We are aimed at improving banana planting. And into this garden, you can see a variety of crops. They are all useful.
Yeah.
We have the other plant there that is cassava. From cassava, we harvest leaves, we eat as sauce. It is also a vegetable.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
You know that?
No.
And into this garden, there are some other plants which look like spear grass.
Yeah.
They are used for preparing tea. Other members to take a cup from her, they should cope and also adapt the activity to improve our nutrition of the women and our children, more so to earn.
So if I would like to
interview her.
If I would like to take this grass as well, can I ask you to bring me some grass?
As members, we give for free, but to non-members, we sell.
You sell.
Because we are dealing with commercial.
So you're selling
seedlings
as well?
They are not seedlings, we just uproot.
No, but in case of having seedlings.
But we count sacks. If we count the number of which you will plant. If we give you 10 of them that will make 10 plants, you pay 10,000 because like if you are planting this one, you will not plant it as a whole sum. It has very many parts. So when we are selling, we count them. We count them because we want to have value for money. We count them so that you can pay appropriately.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Each part is 1,000. So when we give you 10, that is 10,000.
Okay, this is 6, it's 6,000.
That is 6,000. But as our visitor, you'll take it for no pay.
I was ready to pay her.
No. We can't do that. Now I think onto our
all the harvesting, all the preparing, all the commercials. So you are doing the work. We are just
thank you for
supporting.
Appreciating. So into this compound of our member and other members' compounds is this plant. This plant is a flower in nature. It seems to be for decoration, but it is a spice. It is a spice.
Oh, okay.
It gives a good odor to rice when preparing. It is even a medicine.
Oh, okay.
It cures cough.
So do you use the leaves? Or
we use the leaves. We use the leaves
as a spice.
As a spice.
Do you dry them?
Okay, I think we can match today. This plant here is an animal feed, and since MUWOFA encourages animal keeping, so Chachimamiria even has an exotic goat that provides her with milk. So it is a grass that is used to feed goats. It is an animal feed. And into this garden there is another crop that we have not yet seen in other gardens, the pumpkin.
Oh, okay, yeah, over
beyond there, the pumpkin. A pumpkin's leaves are also eaten as vegetables. And when you put in dinners, you can't even move from there. It is too delicious. And the pumpkin itself has iron in it, whereby there are few crops that has iron in them. So we are even encouraging our mothers to grow more of pumpkins. Pumpkins are so important that they even decrease the rate of soil erosion if well maintained. They are cover crops, they cover the soil, so the rate of soil erosion decreases.
The big leaves.
The big leaves.
Providing
shade. So I think now we can move to our first gate to go and check the greenhouse and the activities there.
Sure.
We are going now to where the green garden is. Now this home is for our secretary, Chachimamiria. She even extends up to this level. She has her goat farm behind the kitchen there, behind her kitchen. She's a big woman. She provides us with milk more. We are planting others because we have gone through the harvesting season. So that's why the garden seems to be vacant. And
seasons is like this, yeah? Season is coming, season is going, you have to prepare.
Not even seasons, but when the vegetables are ready, you don't even wait for a season. You harvest and reorganize. Like now, these ones we have planted in this month, February. By May, they will be ready, and thereafter we shall reorganize and plant some. the demonstration site. Here are cabbages, but
They're not ready yet.
some of them are ready. You see, they don't get ready at the same time. That's why you see others are already harvested.
this is
Like that one is ready. The others have been being harvested. So we are going through harvesting season. We shall continue marching along.
So how many harvests do you have a year? 2?
If they are seasonal, there are 2. But since MUWOFA encourages timely, someone can harvest, give something free. Some other people don't take care. So we sell them at a decreased price. So these are some which are left.
And what do we have here?
Among these, we have guavas. They are here. We have
how long does it take for a guava tree to get ready?
If well cared for, it only takes 2 years to fruit.
This is quite fast.
If well cared for.
Oh, what a speed.
Indeed. We have mangoes there. We have jackfruits, among others, and we have other fuel providing tree species here. We have a species we call kabiriti in our local language. This is mubiriti, and we have acacia and very many others. So, as we have requested that we will plant one for us here for memory. We shall pick one seedling from here, we will plant for us, and now since you have come, members have a chance, these ones we shall supply to them, because there is a big man in the area. First, because it is our first time to plant there, we only first wanted to check if tomatoes would do better there. So next time we shall try another crop, and thereafter we try, so that we can partition it for very many of them, for different species. Thank you. That's it. Thank you.
This is a mango tree?
It is a mango tree, sir. It is a hot tree. I wish that you clean your hands, sir.
Yeah.
Kalekekwe.
Put it here now. So, ich wünsche diesen Baum.
Welcome.
So I was saying some words in my own language. The tree that it may grow.
So, we have very many projects, sir. We are going now to the greenhouse one.
Yes.
We use knives. We don't use bare hands. We imported them from somewhere because we want to have improved farming. So I cannot explain much now. Species by species, crop by crop, and see how best they will do, so that we can continue now and be much of commercial than of trying.
So what do you think? How
These
many
are the
plants do we have
equipments
inside?
used. They are about 10,000 plants.
10,000 plants.
They're about
And it's
10.
the first time you have these very species here?
It is the first time, sir.
Okay, so good luck with that.
So these threads are just used as stakers that support the plants to stand upright, not to fall.
Yeah. I'm growing tomatoes in Germany as well.
Wow.
Not on that scale, but for a household. Yeah.
Okay.
Kitchen gardening, yes.
So these are some of the garden tools that we use into these gardens. We have a trowel that is used for used in this garden.
So you dress them every time
And
when
we dress in a special way when we are coming to work here in this. And here are the gumboots.
You know what is funny? Why do you use these helmets?
I beg your
There's
pardon?
nothing coming from above, so do you use these helmets?
Sometimes when it is sunny here, it is too hot.
Okay.
So you
Against
can't
the sun protection.
so you can't enter without that. So we are going also, we are taking you into the field where we have to depend on vegetables.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to eat fish.
Yeah.
So we are traveling there.
Fish, meat.
No. That's why we have animal keeping, we have vegetable growing, we have
You have goats, you have
fish.
chicken. Chicken, I saw chicken.
We do so.
Then you have fish.
We have fish. Some members also a piggery.
Okay, but if you say fry,
There is a nearer water table here. We don't dig too far.
oh, okay.
It is near.
Okay.
So
What 30 feet is?
I beg your pardon?
It's 10 meters, 9 meters.
They-
I'm counting in meters.
In meters.
So 30 feet is not that
So
near. It's not that near. It's not that deep, but not that near.
near, not that near, not that deep.
You use it only for planting and watering.
Because you can't work in
Washing.
the garden when you are lacking something at home. So we are even using it for
Did you ever
domestic.
check the quality of the water with some scientific?
We check it. It is hard in nature.
Yeah.
It does not form leather with soap easily. It is hard water. It is salty. Only for kitchen, for home consumption. Only and only for home consumption.
You went behind the borders.
These days we even harvest for sale. We don't only depend on the kitchen. Like when you see this European eggplant garden, it is bigger for a single home to consume. Bigger. So
After touring the vegetable gardens, the team also walked to a primary school that was established by the same group to assure that the children who feed on the vegetables acquire educational knowledge.
Okay, I see. P3. And you are going to have P4 soon.
that's what we hope for.
So how many children do you serve?
This one is the one responsible for this project.
This is not now, no? This is your plan. But how many are there right now? Approximately.
We have just started the year, sir. We are still undergoing registration. So as for now, I think to help ourselves go quickly, we can try to ask the present teachers to tell us how many they have already enrolled, because the year started yesterday.
Yesterday. So with all these classes.
So all these people are new.
From P2 or P3 has been, or the P1 even, they have been somewhere else.
The term began yesterday.
Yeah, I know the term began, but when did you start the school?
When?
In 2012.
According to the head teacher, during this second day of the opening of the year, only 26 have reported.
Because I have spent only 2 days. And more are still coming.
But we hope to receive more.
Last year. So this is your first assignment. Oh. Does he a good job? Is he doing a good job?
that he wishes you a good job.
Clap hands for him.
The women have also ventured into fish farming to improve their diet and livelihoods.
Tilapia.
It is tilapia that
It's
do
like
better.
that big, isn't it? Yeah.
It is tilapia that does better in this kind of water, of this stream. When we go and field trip other people who have fish farming, it is tilapia that does well.
Yes.
So we have just first wanted to fill it with water. We were in the process of digging it and seeing how best it can operate. So we have just filled it with water. So in the little time possible, we will be filling it with fish. And when you fill it with fish, there are some other plant species that you scatter there that will always provide fish with shade.
Yes.
Shade and which are fishy meals. You even provide feeds to the meal to the fish. You don't just put them there to provide for themselves. You can hardly harvest. So this is also what we are handling with in addition to the other projects.
Tailoring and sweater knitting and mechanics are other activities that have been taking place. According to them, they wish to help young mothers by establishing a bakery to double their efforts in the association.
Where functions always take place, and our people have come to know that even here, they will even be informed that we can produce. Like previously, we used to know that wedding cakes would be produced in Kampala only. But now there are some...
I know a place in Kasese, you don't have to Kampala.
I am saying previously, that's what people thought. If you never went to Kampala, people would think, this cake is not delicious. But people have learned that even a local woman, a MUWOFA woman, can also be trained and produce a delicious cake. We never knew that when a product is expired, it can be reprocessed into another thing. But we have already been informed that when a product is expired for human consumption, it can be reprocessed into an animal feed or a chicken feed.
Yes, sure.
So no more losses we can incur if we reopen compared to the previous bakery operation that we did, because we are getting education, we are getting trainings. As we are getting trained in some other fields, we are getting simple knowledge about the bakery project. So
what I really would like to recommend is to have a meeting with the women from the other village.
We have a meeting with women from the other village.
Yeah.
From the Maria Shelley organization?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just to hear from their experiences. We know the name, where they failed, where they succeeded, so that you don't repeat the same thing again.
failures.
So it's just 1 or 2 meetings for them.
Okay.
Yeah. You can have a look at their oven. You can have a look on their milling, the dough.
Through her skills, the visitor learned that many rural, poor and disadvantaged women who were initially living in abject poverty are now boasting the knowledge they have acquired from the organization.
Ekitunga kino kyamabiri tusangasanga ningi twabakali ekirireberyako ngarahita katabangu kuko momaka omwabutungu tukasangasangana tukahanula ebirengekanyo binene ebikatubumba maberereka itwatoka eriminyisomesya kundi twamabirikano kwa chirengekanyo ekiriwa tutu tutunge sukuru yetu itwengi twabakali twamabirimenyo mwaso wa kisomo ne sukuru eyo bakaola mu quality demonstration school twachikola tutya abana betu bakaenda olwendo lule bakayenda kuwandi mu school neruka ebakachiroka nguda neru batunga esha accident abandi neritwa muntu kala hesi twamwe bwatuteye kitwangi twabachara twiyebo kuboko kuuma nerututunge yetu skuru eyatukande byatukahanoleramu netutwalembereramu abana.
The projects have promoted and empowered women through making manure, kitchen gardening, and training for safe and sustainable food production.
And dealt with the credit and savings, went on with vegetable growings at kitchen level, kitchen gardens. And among the vegetables is dodo, cabbages, African eggplants, European eggplants, carrots, and very many others. In vegetable growing, we added on animal rearing that is helping our members to have milk for their families and for sale. In addition to animal rearing, other members rear pigs according to the area of operation or area of grazing that one has. You see, for the pigs, you put them in a single place, but you can collect for them leftover foods from hotels, from other homes where other people don't have. In addition to piggery, we also do chicken keeping for egg production and meat, furthermore for income generation.
Lenu njenga mahika sanga jirma shagadi nisikabi snack ngesha yeshereri betu nasahanu ngomonga bututali bihika yewulimira akaya bya musanga sise na mabisumisha bana bayi nasanunga na utomojo ika yewunza amoko muka ana makerere.
These programs have ecumenically empowered women.
Munasangu mibiri na muwe etukarebeka irito iri aboyera twabera tunaho mama Miria obwatu na yibisi baratoka twendo mwabuleme amabeka tule abayeni erwa kabarore erwa yo mwabende bitongole ibasiba college ibatusomesha name obuleme obunene bakasa tusomesa ngo kwa buleme enangani mayingale ma akarondo kebilinganya omwanga zondi mabutu nyamakiri ibilinganya ngoba basi nyanya etu ibilinganya narukanye bana ahagukuhye mutauni mwa nebyo enangale manga namanga tukakarondo nabaranga samalere ebyo mono makarondo namabundu namakole hika changananyi wetichi nabaringa lima ihika omuntu okubaza munahamba mu bukabyo bona mwabulime wanga bisingasi akwasahana ngale mu mahika asatu.
This clearly indicated that if the public, especially those living in urban centers, are sensitized about the importance of urban farming, it would be a game changer against food insecurity.
Proper feeding of our children is being observed even in the performance of our learners in schools, to an extent that some of our members are having learners who are completing P7 at the age of 11, 12, which was not previously achieved because learners would repeat some other classes or dodge being enrolled in schools. So we think through our proper feeding from the vegetables and other projects like animal keeping, where we have milk for our families, we have meat for our families, our children are growing well. And in so doing, it's the reason we have started a demonstration school where we want to see how much best our projects are doing.
Already the improved method of using greenhouse at the garden to grow a variety of vegetables shows that nothing is impossible if resources and knowledge are available.
Dodo yinahirire kwa butala abana bamabiri chanza bamabiri begera kunene cyali tukakirya singa kiwuluka sent ekinavire kireke sibale obulwere bwari bwambu namalwali omwana amenda kandi mbo musasya muhweremo eyo ni miracle ekyo sikirisa sabe so edodo ye mabiri tuweti kyakusibu situkitundura ukawa mabule chereria narukanenda ho mwigologolo ewaye hayi nare wayisanga nabana sibetekishanzala yamabire kitwatokera heyito obulwere obwobanirikusi.
We even tried beekeeping for honey production, so now we want to go bakery. These young ladies and women think if they go bakery, since there is no any worker with the soil and dung that will smell, they can do better in bakery than in agriculture, animal keeping and crop growing.
Josephine Bambo is one of the women who have got a reason to smile since the association started.
Mungarangira bantu bachara bayi babere ebakaruherera nabo namalengesha erabahembutu eribindalo batukiripangisiri namo bakangira ngo kubakalema Akwa bandu banamba ku abu. Ese ni webiri ya uri just ndono ngana. Aluba ni munyiburi amakatala bekenda betu tarungana mu basoborera. So hanu choma biri wetikibwa kutse.
Later, after the field tours, the women gathered and educated the visitor about MUWOFA. In their detailed report, the women highlighted many achievements.
The following are the great, mighty, and highly valued projects Mughende Women Farmers Association has carried in partnership with Maria Scheller Association. Maria Scheller Association Project 463, promoting women economic empowerment through composting and kitchen gardening and training for safe and sustainable food production in Kinyamaseke 1. Project 463 was started in the year 2020 and ended in the year 2021.
The report was supplemented by revelations by these women who are making economic strides through the project.
Project 463 aimed at promoting women economic empowerment through composting and kitchen gardening and training for safe and sustainable food production as a small-scale or micro-development fact, which was intended to benefit the rural, poor, less privileged and disadvantaged women who suffered much from the objects of poverty, lack of employment opportunities, and poor nutrition intake.
Tukangirira vese ko kabeta ko mwa chiwutu na rohera kwa dodo abane bali na roba na bayi babishibu wena darosani babiri wana
ito twabi isi tuwite mani tukaheka kwa mewongo ado mabetulete ko buwe tije iwale makara makawo kande waminye utukiheka kwa urubaru kwa mani kwa mutaka nariwe siwihira mwabyala setu cheke muwongo tukaheka mwabyala to sukuma naro obo tukaba na mani awe tuwe tije konda naro tukanguhera wa.
Maria Chichimwa, the founder member, testified that ever since she started modern urban agriculture, her community's expenditure on buying greens and other vegetables have been reduced.
Mutu ende mukono roku murenda chenda na muka nerubama kwa programu ya balem nerabasomesha baba katusomesha mambono hatia eriwe teacher community mwende mutsuke esha group nero mwesha group esho mu batu hashu etukabunga mwachalo mweyi tukarondekanya bana balana nero tunamubo wa teacher so nero antu mutsuke chitunga nuko abana nge muno weni ngalomera wabana bakose nero mutu atuke chitunga abana Vamasomo already tunotisha degree shilingi 3 mu group yetu na sha diploma singashesho.
Reveals that the members have also embraced poultry and goat rearing projects that have helped them to enhance their incomes and pay their children's school fees. However, they were not shy to disclose the challenges affecting their work, but immediately suggested some solutions, including asking for more financial support.
I told you that we once started the project, it did not succeed too much because of lack of funds. So since we are dealing with Maria Scheller, we think if funded, we will do better than the step we reached.
Narunga tasa simenda tasa ba utasa tongero buwa teacher noko basi abanga tasa ndo mwesini ya mwahali basi bakisha baba soma enga tasa banda ndio mwabyaza ndo utasa tongera.
We received a delegate from Germany who was sent by Maria Scheller to come and monitor the operations of the previous 3 projects they had financed in MUWOFA. He was called Claus OellerKing, who came and visited us. With him, we surveyed all our projects, and with him, we reached our proposed bakery site where we would wish to develop and have a proper run out of the activity that we wish to develop. His coming is so important because one, he's going to tell his people and show them how best we are operating, and he will tell them what we have told him too. for the welfare of our organization.
On behalf of SES, but here with MUWOFA, I'm here on behalf of Marie Schley Association Germany to get to know the activities of MUWOFA. I can say this here, it is a very fruitful area. The soil seems to be a very fruitful soil, and what I can see is that the women who are with MUWOFA are doing progress in kitchen gardening and professional gardening as well, and I'm very impressed by the variety of fruits and the quality of the farming the women doing so far. I'm impressed by the many ways and many areas where MUWOFA is supporting the women, and as we heard some time earlier, when the women shared how their life changed by being trained through the MUWOFA activities, this is something I take home for to bring to the organization who is supporting MUWOFA, and this is really an impressive work.